Hi there, students. A sounding board. To use somebody as a sounding board. This is where you express your ideas, or you explain your idea for something to them. Maybe you've got a new project and you explain it to them to see what they think, to see if they think it is practical, see if they think it will work, to see what ideas they have about it, and if they might change anything. So you're using a person or a group of people as a sounding board to test a new idea, to test a suggestion, to see if they think it will work, to see if they like it, to see what they think about it. So the president used his wife as a sounding board for many of his ideas. A psychiatrist is a good sounding board to help the patient make effective decisions. So a sounding board. This is a person whose reactions, ideas, opinion or point of view serve as a first idea of if something is going to be popular, if it's going to work or not. So you're suggesting the idea to somebody or a group of people and seeing what they think. You listen to their reactions, and like that you can assess its acceptability. So friends are sounding boards who let you know what they think you should do. Neighbourhood councils provide a sounding board for local opinion, so a channel through which ideas are disseminated. A sounding board literally is a piece of structure that goes above the pulpit. The pulpit is where the priest stands in the church and gives his sermon. And the sounding board is, or a tester, it's something that projects his voice, that makes it his voice louder. And it's like a parabolic reflector, and people can hear him better. You might even have the priest might even have a sounding board behind. And this is to make it louder so that people can hear. It's also known abattre voix in French, from abattre, to beat down, and voix, the voice. But it's also used figuratively to describe a person who listens to your proposal, and like that they can explore it more fully. The person listening can give their ideas, to respond with comments, and this gives a much greater perspective than the person might have if they're just thinking about it on their own. So yes, John always used his friends as a sounding board. He needed a sounding board rather than just thinking alone about the idea. Okay, so to use somebody as a sounding board, to get them to listen to your ideas and then respond to them. So a sounding board, a soundboard as well. It's like an audience or a resonator. So if you use somebody as a sounding board, you discuss your ideas with them. You want to get another opinion, to get their opinion on something. And I think using people as a sounding board is a very useful way of not wasting time. The physical sounding board, the one to resonate, is also you call a soundboard, and this may be a wooden board in a piano, or the resonating chamber of a violin to amplify the vibrations. But a sounding board, a person who you try out your ideas or your opinions, and like that you get to evaluate them, because this is a good way to evaluate your problem or your ideas. Aim to be a sounding board rather than try to solve their problems for them. Let people solve their own problems, but give your opinions. The discussions that he had proved to be an important sounding board before the actual meeting. So a sounding board. Formality. Sounding board. Use them as a sounding board. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. I think you could use this anywhere, but it's on the more formal side. So a sounding board.